how we encourage them to participate in particular things and stay away from particular things. I'm doing my bit, are you doing yours? Or are you just sitting there criticising the people that are trying to do their bit? Because there's a lot of people like you out there. You know, you're quick to judge and shout at people, but you're not doing nothing for yourself to impact upon your community, like the people you're trying to tether. So look at my mindset, look the way I've been, look what I'm trying to do, look what I'm trying to encourage and motivate. Imagine me as a millionaire. Do you think that mindset's going to change? Do you think all of a sudden I'm going to become a millionaire and not pump the millionaire, the £1 million into choose a life, not a knife? Is that what you think? Do you think I'm going to try my hardest to make this message as powerful as can be, and then I get into money and don't use the money to make the message powerful? Doesn't make sense, does it? So just imagine how powerful choose a life, not a knife is going to be in 20 years. It's not going nowhere. My intention is to make it as powerful and as open to anyone to be involved with. I've got a plan, I've got a purpose for years to come with my message, mate. Which it's not even my message, it's our message. It's our message, everyone can use it. It just needs to be explained properly. Just needs the right editing and the right content of me being put out there so people understand exactly what the message is about. It's not a community centre where you come and have a cup of tea. It's a life story. And within that life story, there's every single failure that your kids are looking at right now. And I've been through them and got through them and came out the other side, not on drugs, but full of knowledge and experience, with the ability to explain to others how to get through it. And I've got loads of them experiences. I've been getting cancelled. That's why your kids aren't getting access to the message the way they should be. They're not hearing the experiences that they can relate to. They're not hearing the coping mechanisms that I've used to get through the experiences that the majority of your lads are in right now. They're not getting that powerful wisdom. Why? Because rats are cancelling me and my content's getting fucked. My social media presence has been under attack since I've been on it. I don't do nothing bad really other than speak about dirty, dying drug dealers. So who's attacking me if the only people I'm really offending are killing kids on your estates with guns? Who's cancelling me if they're the only people that's being offended? Them. And that's what I've been up against since I've been released from custody. And it's an uphill battle, like I said an hour ago. It's an uphill battle. I don't need support off no one. Don't need financial support. I can handle universal credit. I'm happy just being free. I do need help in the sense like I just haven't got a clue what I'm doing in securing homes, securing a house, just shit like that. I just can't do none of that. That's the real reason why I'm in supported accommodation. Yeah, I don't need the support, but it's not like I haven't had the money. It's not like I can't. I've got people around me who have said, look, have you got a deposit in the first month's rent? It's there on tap if I need it. I know that. I've got a few people in my life that are very kind, very considerate. I call them angels, because they just come from nowhere when I'm in very dark places, and they've got the ability to alleviate the stresses that's making it dark. And I ask these people, I don't ask them, I say I need to move, and they just brush it off like it's not a thingy, mate. But I've been here 3 years, and you understand the threat towards me, don't you? And it doesn't go nowhere, and the threat's not stalker. Ignore him. He's just helmet, coked up, charged up, chatting his shit. I've got serious threats against me. I've got real dangerous people after me. So it's, with the exposing my address all the time, it just impacts on me further. So when I'm saying to my people I need to move, they just think, oh, I'm fed up living here, when in reality I've spotted a kid sitting me off the last few nights. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've spotted moody people sitting in the shadows the last few nights, and where I'm from, that's people trying to shoot you when you come out your door. So it's just like the things that people take for granted, I cherish and can't get. So all the stuff that used men and used lads have got there right now, I can't get for no fault of my own. Well, it is actually, it is a fault of my own. But it's like I can't control that fault now it's being committed. Yeah, Ellen, Sophia, didn't realise it was that late. Didn't realise there was 441 people on here listening to me, Darren G. I've had a bit of a stable mind on me tonight, haven't I, peeps? Ignore the trolls. Well, you've still got the trolls in here, but they've been getting blanked. Like Jason, you look rough as Cat's destroyed you, on it. And this is what I'm up against, you know, a generation of fuck-ups on drugs. Don't realise what they're doing, they're still under 35, majority of them. When they get over 35 and they realise they've got nothing behind them, you're going to realise just how strong I am under your attacks. Right, because you're going to suffer horrendously for what you're doing to people. I can take you trolling, mate, but loads of people can't, mate. I can take your cyber attacks and all your harassment and your assassinating on my character and trying to reputation and all this bullshit. I can take that, but a lot of people can't. You probably won't get karma off the people that can take it. You know, you giving me shit, I can take it on the chin, it's nothing. So you probably won't get karma from what you're doing to me. But you haven't just got one target, you've got multiple. If you start trolling when you're 14, you've probably got a diary of people you're targeting by the time you're 25. And it's them people who can't handle it, who can't take it on the chin, who think about harming themselves on the back of what you're doing to them. It's them people that are in serious problems mentally because of you. And it's their karma which will catch up to you, not mine. The people you're hating. You can't hurt me, so you won't receive my karma. Would you? So all you young lads out there, you little pot dealers, don't think I'm writing yous off when I'm screaming about drug dealers. I understand the dynamics there. I've been there. I've been one of you. I've been the dickhead. I'm not giving you shit. Yous are just soft running around doing other people. What? It's my own graft. No, it's not. You're still buying your thing off dickhead. Doesn't matter if you're making a little one or on top. You're still buying your thing off dickhead. If you weren't buying your thing off dickhead, dickhead will be trying to take your phone. Okay? So the point I'm making to you young lads is when I'm screaming at these dickheads, these 35, 30-year-old drug dealing scumbags, I'm not screaming at you 15-year-olds that don't know what you're getting yourselves into yet. I'm not screaming at you 18, 19, 20-year-olds that haven't a clue what you're participating in. The 18, 19, 20-year-olds that have come from crime families, I can't stand you pieces of shit. Because you're still ongoing, you're not trying to break the cycle for your siblings. You're still doing what your dad's done, what your granddad done, what your uncles are doing. All of them have suffered. All of them have gone to prison. You've seen the damage to your cousins because the dad was out the picture. And look at what you're doing. Break the cycle, mate. Don't let it continue. You've probably got 6 or 7 nieces and 10 nephews. Every one of them are at risk of going into crime because of what you're doing. Every one of them. And you dads, you got 2 boys there. If you got them visiting you in prison every so often, what have you done? You've introduced your kid to prison. It's more than likely your kid's going to start going to prison when he's 16 and 17. Why? Because you're a dickhead and you've been going to prison all your life. Doesn't know anything else. Where's dad? Prison. When's dad coming home? Oh, he comes home from prison. Are we going to see dad? In prison. Your kid's in school. How come your dad doesn't pick you up? He's in prison. Is this what you want? Where's your kid gonna go if his mind's on prisoner life? Your kid's in school. Who's he thinking about? Dad. Where's dad? Prison. Okay, so what the kid thinking about then? He's thinking about dad, but dad's in prison. It's the second thought that counts with the kids. The first thoughts are gone. The second thought lingers. Trust me. And this is what you're doing. You young men, thinking you're living a life because you got a rolling wrist. Your kid is going to end up in jail, but you're going to be buzzing because he's got a rollie on his wrist, aren't you? Soft cunts, mate. Understand the angle I come from. My kids have got no risk at the moment of getting caught up in that bullshit. My kids speak like posh scousers and I don't know how. Kids have got 2 roughest ass scousers you can have in the world and they speak posh. Honest, it's weird. But your kids, my bird hasn't got a circle of fuck-ups round her. I haven't got a circle of fuck-ups round me. A lot of yous have. You won't call them, you'll call them friends. The only time you see your so-called friend is when you're getting pissed. Might pop round your house once every blue moon. Majority of the time it's when you're off your face. Choose a life, not a knife, people. Everyone you bring into your life is with you for the rest of it. They take up and take away a little piece of you. When they take a piece off you, they replace it with a piece of them. Be very careful who you let into your life, young people. Old people have dealt with the problems of having to. Yes, Joe, I didn't know you were in, mate. Us older generation have dealt with the situations where we've let people into our lives and it's caused a horrible madness for all of our lives. Not just in 1992 when it happened. You're living with the shit all your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Use kids. Haven't let that many people into your lives just yet. A lot of yous are mixing with loads of people, but because you're mixing with loads of people doesn't mean you've let these into your life. When you start getting older, a lot of these people won't be allowed in your life, and you'll notice that a lot of them won't be in your life, but you'll let certain people in, and then once they're in, even if you're 6 months later, they're in there. You will think of them 10, 20, 30 years down the line. You carry it. So if you're going to bring someone in, when they come in, they're taking a bit of you. Instantly, you're getting some of them, they're getting some of you. If they leave and they've been nasty, they've left a chunk of nasty shit in you and off with your goodness. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So even just letting people in for a bit can lead for years. Why? Because you've got this mad energy off this you've left behind. It's similar when I try and speak to you about when you fall in love with someone who's being fake. It's the same thing. So if you've got a woman and a man and they meet and the man's got false pretenses or the woman's got false pretenses, let's say the woman's got false pretenses and the man hasn't. The woman's just there looking a good time when the man's looking company in a relationship. So because this woman's after something, she's going, yeah, encouraging him to get closer. The man dives in 100% deep, starts falling in love. This is a fakeness. So she's blagging that she's fallen in love. And when this man's saying, yeah, I love you, she's half-heartedly saying back, I love you. Which is encouraging this man to delve deeper with his potent, 100% pure, lovable energy. And what he's doing with this potent, 100% pure, lovable energy, he's now transferring it into this woman that he believes loves him.
You want to fill that egg up.
So now he's transferring all that powerful, raw, truthful, potent energy into this woman. This woman's not falling in love the way he is. She's not transferring the energy the way he is. She's just sucking all this and replacing it with all her shit. So now she bails. She's had enough of him, abused him, she weren't in love with him, she's found a new thing. Off she goes. All that pure, potent, truthful energy that is transferred into her goes with her. All that energy is replaced with her dirty shit. So she's feeling all over the moon. And my man feels ruined and dirty. It's the same thing. Do you get what I'm saying? And same on the other side. You know, it's going to take that man an awful lot of time to recover. Awful lot of time. He's got to regather his energy. He's got to get over the complexes of what's been left. He's trusted someone. She shit on him, left him in a mess. All this damages him. And it's the same on the woman's side as well, not just the man's side. You can get a woman besotted with that drug dealing scumbag and he just wants to get in your knickers. He just knows you've got a legit car licence so he could use you a lot. So he might even like you, but you've got a car. He'll sleep with you. You're falling in love with this bad boy. He just wants you because you can drive and you've got a nice flat to sit off in sometimes. So you're falling in love with him. He's banging the life out of you. Leaves you with a kid. He's not in love with you, never has been. He's been telling you, I am. Why? Because you've got a car, you've got money, you've got security. He loves that type of shit. He wants that type of bird. Why? Because he's a scumbag. For him, and he goes to jail, I'll have my bird coming up to visit me. I'll have my bird sending me postal orders in. This is the mindset on some of them. So now all of a sudden you're pregnant to him and he goes, fuck this. Gone. Girl in a mess. Bad mess though. Going through a pregnancy, not handling it because the dad's not in it. All this shit kicks in, mate. And it's just not good, is it? So be careful who you're letting in your life, basically. Right back to the basics. Like I said earlier on, anyone that comes into your life stays in your life. Doesn't matter if the physical attributes of that person, the energy that they've left within you stays there until you learn how to get rid of it. And it can start impacting on you going forward if you don't get rid of it. The last thing you should be doing is covering that shit energy with more shit energy, and that's why you shouldn't rebound. A lot of young girls and young lads seem to think to get over this emotional madness, it's best to rebound and just get yourself out. It's not. If you've ended a relationship and you're feeling like shit, the last thing you should be doing is looking for another type of partner to fill the void. You need to go away, lick and heal your wounds, regather your energy, and think twice before you let any other life. And I mean think twice. I don't mean don't let no one in your life ever again. So for example, if I'm in a relationship with this girl and I fall in love with this girl and she breaks my trust and she breaks my faithfulness and then she gets off and I don't go into recovery mode and I don't go into lick and healing mode and I just pop into this bed and then I start getting affectionate with this bird and close to this bird, but all of a sudden she does something out of the ordinary and I'm suspecting straight away that she's wrong when she's not. But because we haven't recovered off this, I've brought into this relationship with me now, and now it's causing murder with this bird, and the shit I'm going through with her now is creating more madness in here. So now I'm having madness with this bird over the shit I got from that bird, and now I've ended it with this bird, and now I'm in a relationship. But now instead of having me 2 faults off the first bird, I've now got 5 faults off the 2 birds, and I've gone into this relationship with the 5 faults. So now I'm in this relationship with this new bird, and I'm just can't be in a relationship with a girl no more because I'm getting triggered off this, and giving a shit for this and giving a shit for that and thinking this. And that's the same on both sides, men and women. You know, if you're going in a traumatic relationship and you break away from it, don't rebound into the arms of another man or the arms of another woman, because you're going to be for the rest of your life. Tap out, fix yourself, heal yourself, get rid of the insecurities that are left in you, get rid of the complexes where he was calling you ugly, calling you fat, calling you whatever. Get rid of all that shit first, get yourself strong and confident again, and then pick wisely. Don't just run into it because you're dying for sex. Don't just run into it because you're intoxicated off drinking drugs. You know, you want to be picking someone not because he's good in the car, not because he's good in the bedroom, but because you know he's going to be a good man for the next 30 years. It's what you should be looking at in a man. It's what you should be looking at in a woman. You don't want this relevant thing. You want that moralistic thing. You want that woman that wants to be a mother, that wants to become a nan, that wants to be the queen of a big fat. That's what you're after. You want that fella that wants to be a dad. You want that fella that wants to be a granddad. Do you get what I'm saying? You need to stay on that page, you young girls and lads, when you're picking a life's partner. A lot of you are picking partners that's, you know, if you don't know, why don't you know? Why a lot of you young girls picking a dickhead when you can pick a clever kid? You know, the dickhead might get clever later on, but until then, leave him alone. Drug dealers, that's not a long-term relationship. Why do you think someone who's living a life of crime is going to be a stable, secure relationship for you as a woman? Why do you think that this lad that you're having a relationship with is going to give you the security that every woman appeals for? You're going to be in a loving relationship with this drug dealer. Everything's going to be going bliss for you. He's talking about kids. Might even get you pregnant. Everything's going fine. He's making money, got a car, he's got an apartment, he's got a shop. He's treating your mum well because he's got drug money. And then your door gets kicked off its hinges while you're 6 months pregnant, and dickhead goes to jail for 3 years. What happens there? Are you still stable? Are you still secure? Are you still dealing with this situation a lot better now there's no money coming in? That you've got no car because the feds have took it off you? Do you want all this? You don't, do you? I wouldn't want that for my young daughter. And I know many out there that would never like that to happen to their daughter. But what you're seeing out there now is loads of girls making the wrong decision when it comes to life partners, and they're being left in a mess. Let me tell you now, all you girls that are in relationships with criminals and drug dealers, get out of it. Get out that relationship now, unless you're willing to lead a single life unless you're willing to be spending all your money going to visiting young fella. Because that's what you're going to have with people that, you know, if you've got a man who's got kids to a bed and he's still committing crime, he doesn't care about you. And it doesn't matter if he comes in like, I'm doing this for yous, I'm doing this crime so I can get used this and I can get used. He's not. He's a selfish lying piece of shit. He's doing it for himself. Nothing to do with his kids. The first thing a real man does when he has children is knock crime on the head. Why? Because a real man knows he needs to be in that kid's life every day. It's pointless sitting in prison with a 10-year sentence when you've got a 1-year-old child sat outside. It's not good for you, and definitely not good for the mother and the child. Definitely. Anyway, people, choose a life, not a knife. Darren G. It is what it is. It's 12:30. We've had a nice audience in tonight. There's been no negativity. Yeah, I've spoke about the rats that impact on my life, but I'm entitled to. I don't target the real people. I don't come in here and just start going like they do. Keep yourself in your lane, lad. Don't drop your standards. Don't lower your behaviour patterns to try and fit in with what's going on. I've tried that, you see it, it's going wrong for me, isn't it? I think up here and then have to start thinking down here when people like the stalker and them rats impact on my life. And look how I am when I'm thinking down here like them. And then watch me when I'm thinking up here like yous. Peace out, 05, shall keep it real.